From the very first days of his appointment, he has been personally committed to assuring that the county is operated effectively, efficiently, in service to all Jackson County residents.
Deciding how taxpayers' money will be spent in Jackson County is no trivial task. It takes very careful consideration and specialized knowledge to make decisions that take into account our most pressing needs. For the last 19 years, former businessman Dick Rudisile has worked on the Budget Committee, working hard to keep people accountable and making sure the important issues are taken seriously when it comes to formulating Jackson County's yearly budget.
Dick Rudisile served from 2001 to 2019 on the Jackson County Budget Committee as a member, and a good portion of that as a chair. The Jackson County Commissioners are pleased, and some of the former commissioners as well, and the former county administrator, are pleased to take this opportunity for special recognition of Dick Rudisile for his dedicated service on the Jackson County Budget Committee. Recognition of committee membership is not something that the commissioners do as a regular course of action, but in this case, Dick has served admirably and with distinction since 2001. It's almost 18 years, and it is felt that this acknowledgement is due. And from the very first days of his appointment, he has been personally committed to assuring that the county is operated effectively, efficiently, in service to all Jackson County residents. Dick has brought a balanced perspective to the position by making sure that the citizens' concerns are heard. Dick has worked tirelessly to hold local government accountable by demanding detailed explanations with regard to budget proposals, by questioning reports on budget issues, and by asking for audits. Dick has proposed many ideas that have resulted in the creation of efficiencies, and he has helped to lead the way for the county toward building a strong financial position. This is a volunteer position that requires a lot of time, a willingness to learn much about complex issues, and one that often goes unrecognized or acknowledged. We are all fortunate to have had the opportunity for Dick Rudisile to serve and often lead the Jackson County Budget Committee. Jackson County is a much better place to live, work, and play, given all his years of commitment and sacrifices to the city of our county. Mr. Rudisile, thank you for everything you've done for all of us in this county.
Well, Dick, this is a absolutely well-deserved honor, and it's been a privilege for me to serve with you. But I remember the first time we met. Dick brings in a thick file, and I mean, he conveyed to me more important, more pertinent information in a way that was so easy to understand. I took, I don't know how many pages of notes. I felt like I was back in law school, but it was such great information, and Dick had such a real easy way of absolutely making you understand. And I used those sheets, I don't know how many there were, I can still use them today. They're just that pertinent.
And I too, Mr. Rudisile, just have had the privilege of getting to serve and work with you. And I know when I first took office, you were thinking of doing this. I'm going, no, I hope not. And I'm so glad you stayed to give us the depth of understanding and the example to follow. And you've got big shoes to fill for John Rasher.
What I would say is Dick has always been a leader. He was always one of those people that I started to use the word embraced women, but that's not correct. Supported. Never embraced. Never. And it has been a joy to serve with you. Thank you.
So a lot has been said here this morning, Dick, about your ability to say no and to scare the bejesus out of directors when they come up to testify. But the Dick Rudisile that I know is very open to letting everyone on the Budget Committee express their opinion, making room for debate and conversation, and making sure that the budget process is handled in a fair and ethical way. And you have all my respect and admiration for the leadership that you've provided. Thank you so much for what you've done for us.
Thank you, Dick, for all your years of service on behalf of the organization of Jackson County and all who live here. And I don't think anyone has mentioned the word endurance, but there's much you have endured over the years, and thank you.
Thank you for all of your service, and I remember many meetings that were pretty painful. But we made it through, and it was your wisdom. Thank you.
I think one thing I could say very simply is our county wouldn't be where we are today without you. And if you look at how our county is compared to all the adjacent counties, you know, we're in such a tremendous fiscal situation. And again, it wouldn't have been without your efforts.
You know, one thing I learned from Dick is 5 words: learn how to say no. Colleen mentioned I'm going on the budget committee, but I can't replace Dick. Nobody can replace Dick. But I've spent time in front of the mirror trying to develop the scowl, and I'm working on it here. You know, I've got kind of the wrinkled eyebrows. I'm working on it. We'll get there eventually.
One of the things I'm most proud of is just the opportunity to get to learn from Dick as a mentor, and someone who has such great respect of everyone in our community. I have rarely, in fact, I don't think I've ever heard anyone speak negatively of Dick, and only positively. And he brought our county and our budget committee a lot of credibility just because of who he is to our community. And I just want to thank him for everything he's done for me personally and also for the county and all of our departments. So thank you.
It's a pleasure to serve on the budget committee, and especially as the chairman. When you have great people, good county commissioners, every one of them. I don't remember one, maybe one, but you know, basically everybody had the county interest at heart, and the budget committee members have always been great. But the thing that I think is important is trying to reach consensus so you can move forward, and that way the implementation of the decision is always better, and you tend to get the results you're looking for. Also, I think we've got one of the smartest and most talented county administrators in Danny Jordan, and he says he's got inspiration from me, but I've got a lot of inspiration from Dan. I've looked to him as huge support, and one of the main reasons I've stayed as long as I have. And doesn't take anything away from anybody else, but thank you, everybody. There's a lot more I should say, and it's taken me by surprise.